I mean that arrangement?
Mr. Chair, thank you. Depending on the type of, I'll give an example. There are some, for example, for OSANIC or what internationally is known as CSAM, there is technology sharing wherein if one platform already detects that a piece of content is CSAM, the hash of that is shared among the technology coalition. So there are coordination for particular types of illegal content.
Okay, so halimbawa lang, do you have also a uniform or universal agreement where, say for example, YouTube, kasi there are also contents uploaded on TikTok and on Facebook that can also be uploaded on YouTube. So say for example, if the content is uploaded on TikTok, tapos meron silang, you have also a shared mechanism agreement with the TikTok and in-upload on, certain guidelines from your company might not necessarily be applied to the different companies that you have an arrangement of sharing technology, sharing information with. So paano nyo na-drive out, and how do you maintain, for example, that standard of guidelines na pag yung something that is not accepted on YouTube may not necessarily be the same with TikTok, tapos in-upload sa TikTok, tapos pupunta sa, pwede niya i-upload sa YouTube. Paano po yung ganong Kasi that would also generate monetization, di ba? And that would also spell out how you would really police your own community, no? Na hindi siya maging violative doon sa mismong standard na gusto nyo i-uphold, no? I-maintain.
Mr. Chair, so every platform would have its own community guidelines.
Yes.
So every platform would have its own rules.
Yes, I understand that. But how do you strike, for example, the balance between a common understanding that this kind of content, whether it's uploaded on TikTok, and therefore pwede mag-appear sa YouTube kasi mayroon kayong arrangement and share of information, cannot also be a violative of your own standard ng pag-maintain ng healthy content at hindi siya abusive. How do you strike that balance? How do you maintain that kind of ethical standard, if we may use the term, no, in your own community?
So as Mr. Chair has mentioned, there are certain types of content where that is possible, and that I would say CSAM/OSANIC is where that is possible.
But do you have that kind of mechanism where TikTok, if it's uploaded on TikTok, tapos pag i-upload sa YouTube, halimbawa, or i-share sa YouTube, violative na from the very start yung content, hindi nyo ipapakita. Do you have that kind of mechanism right now?
So Mr. Chair, as mentioned, not for all types of content, not for all violations. Specifically, technical coordination like that happens for CSAM/OSAIC. But for example, if it's policies as to vulgarity, for example, there's no technical coordination happening between the platforms with their own independent community guidelines.
Thank you. Kasi ganun po yung nangyayari eh. Hindi lang sa YouTube, minsan na-upload sa ibang platforms, tapos nag-appear sa ibang channels. So sometimes, kung ano yung hindi po pwede sa kanila, tapos po pwede dun sa kapila, doon natin malalaman kung talagang napupulis pa yung kanilang rights para hindi po violative sa kanilang community at hindi magamit ito na loophole para bawal sa'yo, dito ko nila upload since meron silang arrangement, meron silang ga-appear din sa kabilang channel. So wala kayong gano'n, no? Wala po. Just on record.
Mr. Chair,
wala.
Not for all types of content.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Your Honorable Joey Aquino.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Attorney Gonzalez, can you, on Google, no, something like broadcast, you know, it broadcast to sa mga, even sa cellphone, different, anything that you ask, ilalabas, no? So, ano ko lang is, dito sa Philippines, lumalabas yun sa Google. So you have partners, Google Philippines, diba? There's Google Philippines. Now, Google Philippines, a member of the KBP.
Mr. Chair, I do not think so. I do not think so.
Or Google Philippines is a member of MTRCB.
Mr. Chair, we coordinate and we work closely with the MTRCB on certain issues facing the Philippines. But I don't think there's a membership for the MTRCB, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. How about, do we have KBP? I think we have KBP here. Yeah, attorney, wala. Member po ba ang Google?
Morning, Your Honor. Google is not a member of the KB. It's not a broadcast company.
Yeah, when you say broadcast, what's the difference ng broadcast dito sa radio station and dito sa Google?
In the case of radio stations and television, we make use of the frequencies, radio frequencies to transmit our content. Whereas in Google, they use IP platforms.
Yes, but may broadcast din. Yeah?
In a loose sense, yes, but it's more.
See, yan ang malaking diferensya. So, there's broadcast and there's viewing at the same time. Diba? That's why MTRCB. Now, how would being the arm of the government, ang MTRCB, ano natin maano yan ngayon? Na may broadcast and viewing, at the same time, dyan sa Google. What can you say about that, attorney? Kasi ang MTRCB, ito yung mga noon pa nagawa itong MTRCB. Wala pa itong mga Google sa cellphone, hindi pa nagabago. Hindi pa na-update ng MTRCB. I think the MTRCB and the KBP should update ang mga regulations to help the government. Kasi how would we control now?
That's
Kasi
because,
hindi sila member.
Mr. Chair, that's because technology is so fast and our regulatory agencies cannot cope up. That's the problem.
Well, at least, gawin nila ang trabaho nila. We have to do it. Binabayaran ng gobyerno. At gumagastos ang gobyerno. Di ba? So, we call on MTRCB, KBP, na i-update po. Humabot tayo. Hindi tayo pwedeng nakaupo lang. Just like us here, even we're on vacation, we're here to listen para ma-update din natin, makakapot tayo sa mga nangyayari. I hope makuha niyo yung sinasabi ko.